Manchester City host Leicester City here at Joy Stadium. A potential domestic treble. They won't underestimate Leicester though. Willie Kirk's improving side are still chasing a top half finish this season. A few moments away here in Manchester amid the pre-match pleasantries and handshakes. And so let's take a check on here's the WSL's top scorer Bunny Shaw. Been suspended, having picked up 5 yellow cards. Sophie Howard, they'll be top of the table at least for a few hours. There is no room for racism in football or in society. Off and underway then, Leicester in the change kit today. The orange shirts and Manchester City in the sky blue shirts. Kirk on the edge of his technical area, the Leicester City boss already engineered their remarkable escape from relegation in the WSL last season, but he has a less than formidable record again. Looked to take advantage, but that was never going to reach Shannon O'Brien, the pass through the middle. Yui Hasegawa back to goalkeeper Keating. Action in the final third of the field. Bunny Shaw beaten to it. Robust but fair challenge from Sophie Howard for Leicester. And then O'Brien catching Hasegawa. The goalkeeper Lisa Kopp, who continues to keep Janina Leitzig on the Leicester bench. Tierney. That's a poor clearance from the goalkeeper that time, though. And rather fortunate that Hemp couldn't get it under control. Hasegawa. It feels like it is hers for now, despite so many excellent performances from Leipzig, particularly last season for Leicester. Here goes Hemp. Looked like she thought about the shot initially, instead finds Coombs. 4 straight league starts for her now. Hasegawa could run through to Bunny Shaw, who's a danger to defences at any time. And now Hasegawa trying to escape the attention. Now Kelly trying to dart beyond Nevin, and Nevin tugging her back. It's an obvious free kick. But certainly for a delivery into the penalty area, it is well placed, and it's not a bad cross either from Greenwood. Leicester deal with it well. Rantala couldn't bring it out of the air though. Here's Kelly, waiting for the run of Angledahl. And swept away. Leicester City, 2 wins against them in the league and a victory against them in the Conti Cup as well. Chloe Kelly blocked off by Momiki, and that'll be a second corner in quick succession. Manchester City and Leicester are now ready. Here comes Chloe Kelly to drill it in. Away by Howard. Coombs with the touch. Poor ball straight to Kelly, and quickly on to Bunny Shaw. Now Hasegawa. Always danger on the field whenever she's involved. Hasegawa had to move that quickly under pressure from Shannon O'Brien. Now Hemp taking on Bott. Hemp with that quick pace, but Bott has done very well right now. And Blackburn lead by a 1-0. And also this lunchtime, different proposition, of course, with all due respect, coming to Manchester City. Hasegawa, almost caught on the ball by O'Brien. Kasparai having to go back to Keith. Kasparai wins the header. And now Coombs, and now Hasegawa. Just for the first time there in the game, Manchester City looked like they might have been able to find a way beyond Leicester. Greenwood. Now it's Hemp. Can she get beyond the challenge of Bott? Here is Momiki. That's a lovely ball through the middle, and Rantala is after it. Can she get beyond Kasparai? It's Jutta Rantala. Lovely way to pass from Yuka Momiki up the middle. And Rantala racing after it. Tierney. The referee got in the way of Hasegawa. All completely accidental, of course. Manchester City, I thought they might yet have a go at goal, but it's come back to Rantala again. And now Thibaut bursting forward on the attack. Kasparai managing to get across. And that is touched on towards O'Brien. Tierney to Takarada, under pressure from Kelly. Takarada with a firm and a rather clumsy-looking challenge on Angeldal, and that will be a second yellow card of the game for Willie Kirk. With here's Leah Alexandri. Hasegawa. It feels like it'll be almost impossible to keep Bunny Shaw quiet for the whole of the 90 minutes. Laura Coombs finding Angeldal to go for it! And Kopp match so far. Good run that from Angeldal. And a left-footed effort that you would expect for the Dutch woman in the Leicester goal. Given away to Rantala. And now here comes Tierney. She had options right and left, but both. And Greenwood looks for Shaw, and once again, Howard is following the ball back, but it's Leicester who get it away again, held up by O'Brien. And one back by Hasegawa. That's what she's on the field to do. And it could come here to Shaw, it could come to Coombs. Hasegawa. Presented with any sort of opportunity in the game. Hasegawa. Kasparai. Plenty of time to cross. It's Lauren Hemp with the header. A team that have been in such imperious home form only failed to score once in their last 25 round as well. And their next game is that fifth round tie at home to Birmingham City, which they will feel is very much winnable. And that before it very early. Shaw inside the area now. Maybe awaiting the cross from Kelly. Hasegawa. Urge to shoot. Alexandri. Good work from O'Brien, and that's a slightly risky back pass from Alexandri. She didn't look before she played it. The referee has played the advantage here in favour of Leicester. Takarada to Nevin. You have to give credit to Leicester for the part that they played in that. Managed to get it out to Momiki. And Momiki gets it back from Bott. And now here goes O'Brien. Trying to beat Hasegawa for pace. And does well. Especially with someone with the pace of Lauren Hemp behind her. Good turn by Tierney. On by Alexandri. Chasing that is Lauren Hemp. And she's got there first ahead of Cayman. Kelly in the middle. And it's a chance for Coombs! Good block by Kopp. And they to it. Good work by Hemp. And a nice little dinked cross, which Leicester couldn't deal with. Kopp very alert this year. It's come for Chloe Kelly. Coombs to her left, Shaw up the middle. Kelly going it alone! And gathered by Kopp. And in the end, the shot placement wasn't what she would have wanted. Manchester City starting now to go into the game. Hemp. Hasegawa. Hasegawa. This afternoon, most certainly. And it's thanks to a very robust and well-organised defensive effort that it remains goalless at half-time. A rather underwhelming performance from Manchester City, who make from Chloe Kelly and Philippa Angeldal. At the other end, just fleeting efforts on the counter for Leicester, though Jutta Ranttila did loft the ball over the top. They haven't yet tested the Manchester City. No changes at half-time for Manchester City. And a long way still to go, though, for City. Lots of possession and territory in the first half for Manchester City, but not much created with it. Might that change in the second half? Here goes Angeldal. And now Kelly in towards Shaw. Shaw, who was hardly involved in the first half. And Simpson appears to be playing furthest forward for Leicester in the second half. There has been a slight reshuffle in terms of Shaw beaten to it by Thibault. Promising start to life for her at the club. She has given it away to Hasegawa, though. Manchester City trying to take advantage of that as Hasegawa looked for Shaw. Howard there again. Here is Hasegawa. Kelly blocked off, but the challenge was a fair one from Cayman, who not really playing effectively enough on the ball, particularly in that final third. Tierney. Manchester City looking for some inspiration with Hasegawa. Manchester City looking for some inspiration with Hasegawa. Wriggles away from Simpson. Yui Hasegawa on to Angeldal. Thought about going for goal. Instead sets up Chloe Kelly. Away by Howard. And further clear by Shannon O'Brien. Here goes Angeldal again. Too long for Shaw. Hasegawa. Kelly looks for the one of Wahabi. This time she's got the wrong side of the defender. And Manchester City unable to convert. Great one by Leila Wahabi. And she stood up the cross beautifully. Angeldal. Kasparai was caught by O'Brien, and that will be a yellow card, third yellow. Very deep free kick, and Shaw is there, and Shaw will score. It just had to be Bunny Shaw. After the free kick from Greenwood, lofted into the penalty area. Initial header won by Leah Alexandri, and Shaw there to poke it home. Leicester appealed for the offside flag. And actually, it is still 0-0. And Manchester City just making sure that their star player is okay to carry on. Only Georgia Stanway has scored more Manchester City goals than Bunny Shaw. Back into the action, there she is. Couldn't get it under control. Steered away by Takarada, now Remy Simpson. Away by Takarada again, and it's Shannon O'Brien. Momiki and Simpson up with her in. Now Shaw again. Lovely little tuck forward to Coombs. And Angeldal finds Kelly. Kelly into a dangerous position. Angeldal goes for it, and it's gone through the goalkeeper and cleared off the line by Bob. Here's Janice Kamen. Leicester with Seamson, unable to hold the ball up. Of Kelly. Lovely way to pass. Shaw is in. Shaw has hit the woodwork. Coombs on the follow-up. What a save by Kopp. Park dispossessed by Takarada. Much more energy about Manchester City now, and a great belief in the stands. Kelly. Now Wahhabi through the legs of Howard, blocked off by Howard. That may well be another yellow card. Confirmation of... It is Chloe Kelly who's laid it square. Taken up by Hasegawa. Kelly with a good angle for the delivery, headed away by Takarada. Was a slightly strange free kick routine for Manchester City there. And that's good news for Manchester City as well. And City now with Bunny Shaw trying to lay it square. Kelly was screaming forward in the box. Manchester adrift of Chelsea, but that could all change if they can take the lead here. In by Kelly, Greenwood got her foot to it. Going to make a change shortly themselves as well. But Manchester City on the attack again here with Shaw. Fowler straight into the action. And she sets up Lauren Hemp to try and curl it. And confirmation of the Leicester change. Doing their best to get behind the team. 7 wins in a row in League and Cup coming into today. And only failing to score once at home in their last 25 home league matches. This time by Bott, it's come back to Fowler, who gets it back from Hasegawa. And then steers it forward towards Kelly. Wahhabi there as well. Rantola is back for Leicester. Leicester working really hard, but it was Shaw who set it up. And how about this for an improvised finish? Remarkable athleticism from Hemp. And Manchester City's pressure has finally told. Something between a scissor kick and a scorpion kick. Wonderfully done. And by Greenwood, and Hemp could be in again here. Howard gets back. Level on points with Chelsea. The goal difference of the two is the same. City in second only on goals scored. If they were to score again, they would move above Chelsea. Chloe Kelly to take the corner. Delivered in, and all the way in! Chloe Kelly, direct from the corner, scores the goal that at least for now takes Manchester City top of the WSL and really blows the title race wide open. So hard to break down resolute Leicester City, but it's 2 of their England stars who've got the job. And direct from the corner, Manchester City have scored 2. Hard to see a way back for Leicester City from here. And now Kelly once more. Manchester City are trying to be relentless, but Arguably the most high-profile Laura Blind-Killer-Brown. £1,000 the fee. Manchester City played Aston Villa for her, with a huge opportunity to play a big part for a team that are very much in the title race. And it's Chloe Kelly who's scored the second, who is coming. Well, there'll be some ovation here for Chloe Kelly. The England star who scored the second for Manchester City. Direct from the goal that has taken Manchester City top of the table. Here's Hasegawa. He's given it straight to Catherine Bott, who might well have a go here. She decides to play it square in the end. It's Missy Goodwin for Leicester. Well, why didn't Bott take the shot on? Goodwin is trying to hold it up, but he's still a teenager at 19. Brought down by Whelan. Goodwin will chase. Job done in the end for Manchester City. They go top of the Women's Super League table, at least for a few hours. And Chloe Kelly, direct from a corner, have made the final score. Manchester City 2, Leicester City 0. And as City players celebrate on the field here at Joy Stadium, we can look back on having been beaten at West Ham United earlier. The full-time score here at Joy Stadium, Manchester City 2, Leicester City 0. For myself